The focus of this lesson is autosomal recessive inheritance. There are several concepts to remember when dealing with autosomal traits. Autosomes are chromosomes that do not determine gender, so they're not the X or the Y. Also, autosomal chromosomes occur in homologous pairs. This means that each chromosome carries alleles of the same genes. Notice in this illustration there are genes for eye color at one position of the chromosome and another gene for hair texture at a different position. Individuals are referred to as homozygous for a particular trait when their chromosomes carry the same allele for a particular trait on each pair of homologous chromosomes. Notice in this illustration the alleles for eye color are blue on both chromosomes, and the alleles for hair texture are both straight. This individual would be considered homozygous for both traits shown. In this illustration, the alleles for eye color are brown on both chromosomes, and the alleles for hair texture are both straight. Again, this individual will be homozygous for both traits shown. In this illustration, the alleles for eye color are different. One is brown and the other is blue. In this case, this individual is referred to as heterozygous for the eye color trait. In heterozygous individuals, the recessive allele will not be expressed in the phenotype. Here, blue eye color is recessive to brown. So in looking at pedigrees, here are 5 patterns that are seen for traits inherited as autosomal recessive. First, males and females will have the same chance of expressing the trait. Second, you can only express the trait if you are homozygous. Third, if both parents express the trait, then all their offspring should also express the trait. Fourth, if the offspring express the trait but their parents do not, then both parents must be heterozygous. And finally, the trait can skip generations. On the website, there are brief descriptions of 3 genetic disorders inherited as autosomal recessive traits: cystic fibrosis, PKU or phenylketonuria, and Tay-Sachs disease. Each has a link to a page with more details. Please select at least one of these choices to read in more detail. If you're keeping a journal, write a reflection essay about the disorder you've chosen. Include the following. What did you find interesting about the condition? Was there anything surprising about the condition you learned from the reading? And how would knowing about this condition inform how you would interact with patients and family members of people diagnosed with the condition? If you want to share your reflection essay, please feel free to send me a copy at the contact email. To finish this lesson, please complete the autosomal recessive quiz and then begin the study of autosomal dominant disorders.